Hey everybody, Name here, and listen, we've all been there, out on a date, things are going okay, and then BAM! That awkward silence hits. You know, the one where you can practically hear the crickets chirping? It can be so uncomfortable.
But don't stress, because in this video, we're dropping 5 super practical and easy tips to help you navigate those silent moments and keep the conversation flowing smoothly. Get ready to say goodbye to date night awkwardness and hello to smooth-talking superstar. Okay, first up, let's talk open-ended questions. Think of these as the VIPs of keeping a conversation going. Why? Because they demand more than a simple yes or no answer.
Instead of asking, do you like movies? Try, what's your all-time favorite movie and why? See the difference? More to talk about. Dig deeper. If they say they love comedies, ask who their favorite comedian is. Boom! Conversation gold.
Another example. Instead of, do you like Italian food? Ask, if you could only eat one type of cuisine for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
The key here is to be genuinely interested in their answer. Listen, engage, and keep the conversation flowing. All right, tip number 2. Share a story. People love stories, and sharing a little something about yourself can really get the conversation flowing.
Think about a funny, interesting, or even slightly embarrassing anecdote that you can share. Keep it lighthearted and relatable. Maybe you have a hilarious story about a disastrous cooking attempt or a time you totally embarrassed yourself in public. The key is to be authentic and genuine.
Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Remember, vulnerability can be incredibly endearing and create a sense of connection. Plus, sharing a story gives your date something to respond to. They might have a similar experience or a funny story of their own. Before you know it, you'll be swapping stories and laughing together.
Chapter 3: Pop Culture to the Rescue.
Let's be real, sometimes we need a little help from the outside world to keep the conversation going. It's not always easy to come up with topics on the spot, especially when you're trying to make a good impression or simply keep things interesting. That's where the magic of pop culture and current events can really come to the rescue.
That's where current events and pop culture come in handy. They provide a treasure trove of conversation starters that can help you connect with others. Whether it's the latest celebrity gossip, a trending meme, or a hot new song, these topics are often universally relatable and can break the ice in any social situation.
Did you see that wild viral video everyone's talking about? Bring it up. Viral videos are a fantastic way to inject humor and spontaneity into a conversation. They're often short, funny, and easy to share, making them perfect for light-hearted discussions. Plus, they can lead to sharing personal stories or similar experiences, deepening the connection.
Is there a new movie or TV show everyone's raving about? Ask if they've seen it. Movies and TV shows are rich with content that can spark lengthy discussions. You can talk about favorite characters, plot twists, or even speculate about future episodes. It's a great way to find common ground and discover shared interests.
Talking about current events or pop culture is a great way to find common ground and spark interesting discussions. It's not just about entertainment, it's about engaging with the world around you and sharing those experiences with others. Whether it's a groundbreaking news story or a viral trend, these topics can lead to meaningful conversations that go beyond small talk.
It could be anything from the latest music release to a thought-provoking news story. Music, in particular, has a unique way of bringing people together. Discussing a new album or a favorite artist can reveal a lot about someone's personality and tastes, and it's a fun way to bond over shared musical interests.
Just remember to keep it light and engaging. The goal is to create a positive and enjoyable atmosphere. Avoid controversial or heavy topics that might lead to disagreements or discomfort. Instead, focus on what's fun and interesting for both of you.
You're not trying to debate politics on a first date, okay? Keep it simple and enjoyable. The idea is to build a connection, not to win an argument. Light-hearted topics are more likely to keep the conversation flowing smoothly and leave a positive impression.
The goal is to find shared interests and keep the conversation flowing. By tapping into pop culture and current events, you can effortlessly navigate social interactions and create memorable moments. So next time you're stuck for words, remember that the world around you is full of fascinating topics just waiting to be explored.
Chapter 4: Compliments and Redirects, Smooth Operator Mode. This chapter is all about mastering the art of conversation, making it flow effortlessly, and ensuring that you always have something engaging to talk about.
Okay, this next tip is all about being smooth and steering the conversation in the right direction. It's about knowing when to give a compliment and how to use that compliment to transition into a new topic seamlessly.
Let's say the conversation hits a lull after you've been talking about their amazing shoes. You don't want the conversation to die out, so you need to keep it alive with a well-placed compliment and a smooth redirect. Time for a compliment and redirect. This technique is perfect for those moments when you feel the conversation starting to wane.
You could say something like, "Those shoes are seriously cool." It's a simple statement, but it shows that you're paying attention and that you appreciate their style. They really compliment your style. This not only flatters them, but also opens the door for further discussion about fashion, trends, or personal style. Speaking of style, I was actually just reading about this new fashion trend. This is your segue into a new topic, keeping the conversation fresh and engaging.
See what you did there? You complimented them, which is always nice, and then seamlessly transitioned into a new topic. This keeps the conversation dynamic and prevents it from becoming stale.
You can do this with pretty much anything. The key is to be observant and genuine in your compliments. Compliment their taste in music, their sense of humor, or even their ability to pick the best restaurants in town. Each compliment can lead to a new and interesting conversation, or even their ability to eat a whole plate of nachos. It might sound silly, but it's a fun way to keep the conversation light and enjoyable.
Just be genuine and then use that compliment as a springboard to a new conversation topic. The more you practice this technique, the more natural it will become, and soon you'll be a smooth operator in any social setting. Remember, the goal is to make the other person feel good and to keep the conversation flowing. With a little practice, you'll be able to navigate any conversation with ease and confidence. So go ahead, give it a try, compliment and redirect your way to becoming a smooth operator. You'll be surprised at how effective this simple technique can be in making your conversations more engaging and enjoyable.
Chapter 5. Embrace the silence. Yes, really.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Embrace the silence? But that's what we're trying to avoid. Silence can feel awkward, uncomfortable, and even a bit unnerving, especially when you're trying to connect with someone. But what if I told you that silence doesn't have to be your enemy? In fact, it can be a powerful tool in building deeper connections.
Hear me out. Not all silences are awkward. In fact, sometimes a little bit of silence can be a good thing. It can create a space for reflection, for truly absorbing what the other person has said, and for allowing the conversation to breathe. Silence can be a moment of shared understanding, a pause that speaks volumes without uttering a single word.
It gives you both a chance to take a breath, gather your thoughts, and just enjoy each other's company. Think about the last time you were with someone you felt completely at ease with. Maybe it was a close friend, a family member, or a partner. Did you feel the need to fill every moment with chatter? Probably not. Those comfortable silences are a testament to the strength of your connection.
Think about it. When you're with someone you're completely comfortable with, like a close friend or family member, you don't feel the need to fill every second with conversation, right? Those moments of silence are not awkward. They are a sign of trust and mutual understanding. They show that you are comfortable enough with each other to simply be, without the need for constant verbal validation.
So, if there's a brief pause in the conversation, don't panic. It's not the end of the world. Instead of scrambling to fill the silence with words, take a moment to appreciate it. Use it as an opportunity to reflect on the conversation, to think about what you want to say next, or simply to enjoy the presence of the person you're with. Silence can be a beautiful, calming force if you let it.
Use that time to observe your surroundings, take a sip of your drink, or simply make eye contact and smile. These small actions can convey a lot without saying anything at all. They show that you are present, engaged, and comfortable in the moment. Sometimes a shared smile or a knowing glance can communicate more than words ever could.
Sometimes comfortable silence can actually be a sign of a good connection. It means that you don't feel pressured to constantly entertain each other with conversation. You can simply enjoy being together, appreciating each other's presence without the need for words. So next time you find yourself in a moment of silence, embrace it. Let it be a testament to the strength of your connection and the comfort you feel with each other.
There you have it, my friends. 5 easy and effective ways to handle those awkward silences on a date. Remember, the key is to relax, be yourself, and focus on connecting with the other person. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your go-to strategies for handling awkward silences? Share your tips or experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more dating advice and hilarious content. Until next time, stay awkward-free.